Hello, this is Jer. This is the Nightmare series of Oxygen Not Included. I'm on the radioactive ocean asteroid that is metal poor and has a frozen core. Absolutely terrible place to be. As if it wasn't bad enough, all the game settings are on the maximum hardness, and we don't have teleportation or care packages. Enjoy! Welcome back. So in the last episode, I fired this rocket off. It's a Red Bolt engine-based rocket, still Morpheus. So let's have a check inside here. Got a team of 3, hoping to find a new asteroid. Not sure what's going to happen there. Let's look at where we're going. So I'm going to find out what this is. And then maybe look over here, and hopefully one of those is going to be an asteroid. If not, maybe we'll kind of go clockwise from this point over until we find another asteroid. And watch this be the asteroid. Anyway, the first destination is going to take us 1.1 cycles. Need to keep the dupes here busy. Let's start off by just making a pathway so they can start to clear this. Essentially just trying to get some space back so we can actually build more things in the future. Maybe I'll do a similar thing out like this. Trying to think what was... Oh, this was the old material study terminal. Yeah, I guess that can go. Dupes are just a few seconds away from finding out what this first unknown object is. Further away from our asteroid. Oh, look at that. Okay. Arborealian. Alright. I wasn't expecting there to get it on the first object, but nonetheless. Oh, I've not done this new particular setup, so I'm going to do a save just in case something goes wrong. So let me think about it. Now we're sending 2 dupes down. And from my understanding, the metal will be enough to make a platform. So let's go inside the rocket. I need to make sure that both dupes that are going down have suits. So maybe we need to undock that. Undock that. Let's decide who's gonna go. We'll say engineer and cleaner. Engineer would be a good one since they're a really good builder. Okay, so we will give 1 to cleaner and 1 to engineer. I will make sure they put that on. Cleaner. Do they have them on? Sometimes they... I could just... That just could put back there. Cleaner. That's on the ground. Atmos suit. Goes to cleaner. Okay. What's happening? Undock. So the fact that they're standing right there, I'm pretty sure I've got this enabled, right? This could go terribly wrong, but I'm pretty sure, or maybe I misunderstand. If I have this enabled, will they automatically put this on when they go down? Let's see. Let's send engineer down. Where do we want to go? Maybe it makes sense to be somewhere in the center. We're going to be sending cleaner down. Now, if they don't have their Atmos suits, there's going to be a quick reload. I've never actually sent 2 dupes down at the same time. So there's the first one. Second one, hold on, I have to redo it again, maybe. Does not look like you're wearing a suit. You're holding your breath. Okay, let's do reload. Let's try this again. Undock suit. Undock suit. I wonder if it's just the fact that these... They put them on while they're standing at a suit station. Do I have... Oh, there's no move too. Oh, there is two. Never mind. Let's put them up here and see if just getting them out of the way solves our problem. Okay, so the dupes, they're throwing them up here. Once they're up here, try to get Cleaner and Engineer to put one on. Cleaner can try to put that one on. Aha! Okay. And then Engineer will put this one on. Oh! Okay, it's not the fact that they were standing on. Undock. Let's disable these. 1, 2, 3. That Atmos suit cleaner, try putting that one on. And Engineer, you try putting this one on. Okay. Someone's gonna disable this. Okay, there we go. Did you just... What is going on? Okay, you can put something in this, even though that's to say that's... I'm not understanding. Okay. Engineer, you're just gonna put this on and throw it in here, aren't you? Oh no, maybe we've got it. Maybe we've got it. Okay, Cleaner. If I can actually get this to happen. Let's pause this. Don't you move, Cleaner. Don't you move. Don't even think about it. We're throwing Cleaner down first. Just because they're thinking about removing their suit. Okay, so that's Cleaner. Let's send Engineer down. Let's see if this actually works this time. We only get to one of them. You can destroy this, and we'll see where your friend is. Wait, I think I just need to wait a second. I think it's coming. But there it is. Awesome. All right. There's our second dupe on this asteroid. How much? That should be 400, I'm hoping. Yeah, okay, okay. That's half the amount we need for... Well, let's click on this. Destroy that. Nice, nice. That means I can now make a platform. This is going to... Not that I probably care, but do I care if I heat up this asteroid? I mean, why? Would that matter? Let's just put it up here just to be safe. But if I'm going to do that, though, I need a bit of material. Let's get some igneous rock. What is that? No, igneous rock. And then I get a ladder going right there. And we have a platform. So we're going to click on this and get us to land. Rocket is on its way down. Let's see if we actually have the ladder tall enough. Maybe. Oh, that's right. We have 2 of these. Now, these can go. So actually, we don't need to have a ladder any taller. I just need to destroy these things. Whoops. There we are. Take down the first one. Got enough power to get back easily. So that guy's gonna fall. We'll destroy that one. Then we'll be able to get these 2 dupes back inside here. Maybe the first thing I'll do. Make some more tiling right there. Just for some protection from radiation. And here we are. Engineer, you can go inside. It's probably not a great place to hang out. Since it's pretty radioactive there. Okay. Awesome. Let's go inspect around this asteroid here in a second. Let's start off by looking at what we have. We have more chlorine if we want. Cool slush. Okay, so we do have a place to collect some slush water. If I want it, liquid sulfur as well. That is interesting, because then I could get a stable of those Sweetles. Hot polluted oxygen. I mean, I'm not sure that's going to be that thing. I was not expecting, but kind of hoping maybe there'd be an iron volcano. I didn't think that would happen, but get into this area so we can explore a little bit. I'm just trying to think. Aluminum ore. That's probably going to be one of the key things that I'd love to have. Other than that, I mean, the polluted water vent, maybe. Radiation, vomiting. Haven't automated this setup, but while we're in the early days of this asteroid, maybe put in a few of those for these dupes. Make sure we're mopping up. They've got radiation. While these dupes are, or those dupes are exploring this new asteroid, let's continue to create some room over here for future stuff. Dig this open. Do a little bit of mopping up here. See, is there anything I need to worry about if I'm going to destroy this other than that guy there? I don't think so. So what I'll do, let's just get some tiling to go across. Take everything else out. And we've got a bit of space back over here. Let's look at the temperature. It's still pretty warm. I think those conductive pipes down here, though, have helped. That'll continue to cool off in that zone. Very warm area here, but doesn't look like it's leaking too much. There was a little bit of a disruption there, but we've got this vacuum back. Should get back to these guys. It's actually a radioactive place. I never even thought of that. Right. Maybe we shouldn't be making our pathway right there. Let's cancel that. And instead, we'll have these guys go down. How about right here? Okay, we'll get down to that point. We're going to do that, though. Let's put in some protection. And in order to build that, guess we'll need that. And there's going to be lots of back and forth in this area, so let's add more protection here. The amount of natural gas that has built up down here has gotten too much. Let's put in a pump to deal with that. Put that in right there. But we put gas element sensor right next to it. If either side can detect some natural gas, we'll pump some. We're going to do a little bit of filtering. So we'll go up. How about we detect what's in there right here? If this is natural gas, we'll go in this direction. Actually, you know what? I'm wondering if we should do this setup. It's not going to be running all the time. Maybe we'll just do a standard filter, actually. We've got more than enough power anyway. So I'm just going to vent everything else out there. Push in the gas here. Natural gas out this way. Okay, and the only thing is, now, I've got to cross and get to here. Let's go down like that. I need to find out the direction of all of this. This is a hydrogen line that's going up. And this is an oxygen line going in this direction. So do this and this. Connect in here, go over here, and then eventually meet up with this line. As we're making our way down, thinking to myself, I didn't bring any carbon dioxide, which means I can't get any rovers here, though I don't plan to be here for much longer. Or too long. Probably the only two things I want to do. I want to collect the aluminum ore, and I want to find where the polluted water vent, maybe this is it. I don't know if I'm going to be using that, but if I am, I'd like to crack it open so we can start to vent some of that useful polluted water. As I get a little bit closer to this first geyser, I realize that we've got iron ore just sitting here. So that's actually all of a sudden going to be the high priority for this particular asteroid. Thinking that's not... Maybe this is polluted water, or polluted oxygen. Nope, it's chlorine. Alright, well... continue through that. And then we'll make our way down here towards this iron ore.
Seeing some damage here. I'm curious what that was until I looked up here and noticed that we had a ladder that was damaged, and that must have been a meteorite. And further evidence, I see some liquid uranium. So I'm going to hopefully remember to take this out later, but I'm going to do this and close this door. Eventually, I'd like to have two of these. But I'd also have I'd like to have some more steel for other things, including being able to build this back again. Thinking of getting some automation to load material here. Also thinking about some fire poles. Let's see if I can get the dupes a little bit more effective. Not rely on rovers. Because, well, you know, don't have carbon dioxide, but nonetheless, I also really want to do a mission where I finally make use of the automation loading. So let's put in some of that. Those shipping containers. We want a loader. In fact, we want to have more, multiple. I'm thinking 4 even. Let's get a ladder way going across. We'll relocate this. And our protection from, hold on, I think what I'm going to do, take this out. So we're going to get a fire pole there. Another one down here. That's going to be made out of aluminum ore. So we need to dig some of that out. This ladder will connect here. So this is going to be the walking way. Clear that out. Put tile right here. Make room for some loaders. Nuclear coolant. Too hot. So I think I might turn this area down. I'm going to wait for that to turn off. We're going to make a change in here. This is an idea from Cedric on how to minimize the amount of piping in there. So we'll make some changes there in a little bit. But yeah, not a lot is happening. Just gotta had to rebuild this with the appropriate material. Let's see, more slicker. Do that as priority 6. Make sure that's priority 7, and make sure it's gold amalgam. Really? You're made out of steel, steel. Okay. And swap that out just in case. I'm going to put in the 2 remaining of these guys. 1 here. 1 there. Both gonna have to, or we're gonna have to keep both those cool. Cool and too hot again. Maybe we will, put a buffer on this. Or filter. For now. Until I can get in here and make this change. Putting in some extra protection here from radiation. Let's also start to install our aluminum fire pole. First section will go right here. Okay, try that again. And if I can get a little bit more aluminum, we'll continue on. Going down. Let's destroy some of this stuff to get out of the way. Do an inspection there. Demolished. We have someone that can, looks like we do, someone that can destroy that. More aluminum. One thing that I want to figure out how to use the incubator. Now that I've got more power, maybe some way where I don't need to shut it off for as long. Because apparently, that's the only way to upgrade the critter ranching skill. They don't get a bonus or training by using the grooming station. So that is something that I've got to do. Maybe stable problem. Well, yeah, I would have stable problems over here. Starting with... Gotta set this back up again. Molten slicker, just making stuff out of steel. Notice a little bit of excess heat over here, more so than here. I don't know if these guys... Oh, maybe those critters themselves are hot and that's kind of causing the issue. But nobody is wrangling, probably just because everyone's so busy. And if I did have better skilled dupes for this, actually, let's just look at, for instance, veterinarian, who you would think should have really good... Or I don't think this is the perspective. You can see that easily. Veterinarian. They've got a skill of 21 though. Okay, so they are getting skill. I was worried there for a second. I was thinking they don't get benefit, but I am not sure. Okay, well, we'll come back to that. We've got more important pressing things to do right here. So these guys have to stay nice and cool. While dupes are doing that, I'll put a conductive line. See if one... So go like in a zigzag pattern. Take piping so it'll go in here. So somewhere in the base, we'll just connect. Since it's a very cold world, it should be pretty easy to find some place to cool everything off. And I need to have an order to this. This is going to be the return. Going up here, down there. From here on, I'll need to do this, I suppose. We'll go from here into here, into here, into here, and then go like that. There, that should work for that portion of it. Now, very cold world, so I'm thinking all I really need to do to keep that machinery cool, let's just build some granite tiles along here, maybe some more along here. We'll run the pipe through it. Maybe with 1 or 2 gradient pipes. Granite rest of the way. And I just need to load this with maybe that polluted water at some point. At some point, we're going to be taking power down in here. We'll want to have that run through transformer. That right there. Have this push power in like this. This out of aluminum. Connect into all these guys. Also wouldn't mind having a mechanized door right here. That will prevent some gas from leaking, which will help keep some of the machinery around here cool. Once we have that, we can take wiring down to plug some stuff in inside the space. Little asteroid that we've got. Go all the way down. At some point I might just go with the ladder the rest of the way, but we'll get to... Oh, there is a interesting shipping container. Let's use this as the coolant. I need a pipe going over here to load into this. Plus some power, of course. These guys are just not being wrangled. Worry about them, so I'm going to up the priority here. This all happened because I combined my petrol, or got rid of the crude oil, which makes the liquid a little bit shorter. So these guys can no longer get up here anymore. Might be a slight optimization, but how about we destroy this? Can always rebuild it after. In fact, we're probably going to go back to the homeworld after this anyway, so we don't even need it for that particular route. But it's just going to allow the actual entrance to the rocket to be a little bit lower. Everything is looking a little happier now. We've got these guys here. They're still glum, but at least they're sitting here, so be able to get one of the ranchers in soon enough to attend to them. This machinery here is built. Just need to actually give it some power. Select things. So we're going to be looking for natural gas either side. We're going to be selecting for some natural gas. And let's decide what we plug this all into. This is easy enough just to put it into there.
Found some orbs in this crashed satellite. So they're just wandering around. Actually, I want to get them out of the way and open up this area, actually. So I'm going to put a ladder across like this. Because I, first of all, found some carbon dioxide in this world. And that has me thinking, maybe we can get some rovers. So let's try to do that. I'm thinking also building this way lower here than I normally do. Take that out. Get a ladder going across. Actually, maybe we don't need that. But yes, this means I'm going to have a rocket. I'm going to try to shoot it up like this. We'll see how this goes. Oh, more. Out of the. Okay, but I'll get you out of there. Here, run, 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 run. Excellent. Okay, try resealing this off so they don't go back down there. I want to seal this off the top here. So we're going to get 2 mechanized doors. The idea is I'm hoping to trap a little bit, or make a little bit of carbon dioxide and turn that into a lot of carbon dioxide. So if I fire off here, it's going to exhaust carbon dioxide all the way up here. I'll be able to have these doors open and close. And then I can essentially get a whole bunch of carbon dioxide, which means I can get a whole bunch of rovers. Exciting. Alright, so these doors are going to need to be controlled by something. Make this pathway like that. This airlock has been broken. Okay. Where are the dupes over here in terms of their tasking? Looks like they've done a lot of the work. Okay, let's aim to fix this correctly with possibly a double airlock. I'm going to push this back. Start with that. Actually, let's see where. I'll just push it on the other side of this machine right there. Create a few of these. And once that's built, we'll go from there. Let's plug in this battery. here to our heavy wire line. That's going to send power down to here. And I think one of the first things I'm going to do is use that to get my cooling line running around. See if that's working. So we've got this area sealed off. Before I go and open this up, let's get that polluted water in there. We'll make some ladders. Let's see, down here can actually start the carbon dioxide engine, and I guess this whole thing depends on if there's actually enough carbon dioxide in here. I mean, kind of really hoping that I can. If I can shoot this once, I think we pretty much have all the rovers we want. Now, if I'm going to have that happen, though, we need a pump. Put that right there. That needs to feed into this guy. And that pump needs some power. Connect into that. We also need a way to actually... Oh, that just needs to be cleared out. Okay. So we should have our coolant starting to make its way around. Excellent. Now that we've got these built, I'm going to take all these away. Starting to send some of that carbon dioxide into here. Now I don't actually need to fill it. All I need is enough to actually fire one rocket one tile away. So I'm thinking that should happen. I also have this area here. It's not very thick with carbon dioxide. Maybe I'll open up this spot down here just to get access to that little bit of carbon dioxide. Let's put in our solo safe air module. Copper will be fine. We'll open up this area. So we'll actually have a I'm pretty sure I can go through a platform. I'm pretty sure I've done that before. Let's feel like that's enough to do what we want to do here. Just have to wait for this to be cleared. Let's go over check on the tubes back on homeworld. Alright, a little bit more work here. Got some liquid dropping. Here we go. Okay, before I actually send this off anywheres, I'll do the responsible thing and give some protection to radiation. Radiation protection going in. So it's going to get safer to use when we fire this rocket up. Just before I fire this up to make some carbon dioxide, let's see if we're having some issues here. What is going on? I want the rover space above rock. Oh, right. We got some ladders in the way. Let's take those out. 1, 2, and 3. Let's put some ladders up along like that. Ready to do a test fire. So we're going to crew this thing. We're going to go just one tile away. Let's make sure these doors are open. Hold on. Make sure these doors are open. And I'm... No! No! Okay. That's frustrating. Just didn't actually want to destroy these tiles. I meant to build that over by 1. I think I might, in this case, see if we can clear this out. I'll fire this up. I'm gonna have to take this out for the meantime. I'll let Astronaut out. Let's try this again. So I'm gonna crew this. Hold on. One actually. Need a ladder to get up there. Now that we've got that open, let me call Astronaut back. 3rd time's the charm, right? Alright, so we've got them going 1 tile away. We can begin the launch. So yeah, we are finally clear to be able to actually take off. Just have to wait till Astronaut fires down here. Getting into the rockets. I've got carbon dioxide in a very low amount as this takes off. Haha, there we are. Fairly thick. I'm going to... I'll just leave that door open. And click on this guy, hit deploy, and we're getting a rover here. Even though I did not have much carbon dioxide, or I didn't even bring a single gram of carbon dioxide with me. Other than maybe a couple pieces that are inside the rocket, but I can turn the little bit I have found on this asteroid into multiple, because now I can shut this. And then look at this. Look at this. Awesome. So I can refill this again. This time, I'm just going to get more and more carbon dioxide. A little bit of heat, but the nice thing is this is a very cold asteroid. So I might do that again. This time I'm going to move the rocket over just so that I can replace these tiles. So when the dupes are climbing, they'll have that protection back. Okay, so let's call Astronaut back. We're going to go do the same thing. Oh, we have to wait just a second. Perhaps by the time they're down here, we'll have enough to go 1 tile. Excellent, we do. We're going to take off. Oh, yep. Acknowledge, warning, go, go, go. So this time, I'm going to destroy this, move it over by 1. Now Astronaut will have to stay up there until this is rebuilt. Okay, let me just see. So this puts this in the center here. This would be 3 up like that. So the doors are still fine. Made that in a perfect location to be able to adapt to this mistake. Okay, so I've got another rover put in right there. Gonna get this to land. These rovers can't actually get out. I'll just take all of that. Did I direct the rocket down? It's falling. It's coming down. Oh, no, well, it will be. Well, I guess we have to wait for this to be built. Getting the new platform. There it is. With that, we should see our rocket descend. There it is. Get this guy floating in space. Just gonna put a ladder there so that can be taken down. Close this. And now we've got tons and tons of carbon dioxide. So my thinking is, maybe I'll put, in fact, maybe I'll put 2 rockets up here to send rovers up and down. we are going to need then, because when I've got one rover or one rocket going up, the other one can have its rover essentially built. So it's going to be the new carbon dioxide line going up there. So basically, anytime I need carbon dioxide, I'll fire this. But this will be the ones I use by default. I see you're trapped. Some falling oxylite. So with this, let's make sure that we actually put this protection. And of course, fire another rocket to get another rover. 2 rockets sitting here. They're both going to be charged up with carbon dioxide. I've got a second one. I can put in the design for this. Essentially, carbon dioxide. And then I have to decide, put in this guy here for first. Design that, and then we'll put in the rover. I have to decide what metal to make the rover out of, because that's the metal I'm going to need to use. Looks like copper might be the best choice, because there's lots of it. In fact, maybe what I do, I'll even put a bin for some of that metal. Maybe between them. Do that after. Let's just see what this thing looks like when it's all built. We are coming to the end of cycle 600. Let's design this a little bit. So what this means is essentially we're aiming to get a vacuum. So we're going to fill these 4 with liquid. Have a similar thing right here. I just have to decide what liquid to put in here. If I was worried about extreme temperatures, petroleum would come to mind. But I think in this case, I'm not expecting it. This will be cold, but not like super freezing cold. So I'm thinking brine is a good choice there. I could just use normal water on this side. Or just brine on both cases. Let's get a ladder built right there. Would be nice, again, if we put in some protection. So we've got radiation protection there. Also going to put some protection for the dupes as they're walking across here. Put a little ladder right here. The walkway across. Let's make sure we get the rover on this side. So I went with copper. And I'm thinking, why don't we put a bin of copper right there. Just make it easy to get around here. Each rocket is getting some protection from radiation. This feels good, getting rid of this whole setup. Let's get rid of that, plus the notifier. So those 2 get out of there. Can't quite tell if I've got the automated notifier. Just no, I didn't. Okay, there we go. I didn't think so. So we're going to take the brine. We've got actually some sitting right there, so this is super convenient. Going to drop that here and here. And I have to think of where the So the vacuum is going to be here. That's the case. Then I'll want to insulate. This will be vacuum. Yeah, that'll be okay. I think I should probably make that one insulated tile. Because this will be very cold water on this side. And this will be room temperature water on this side. And this is going to be a vacuum separating the two environments. That's the plan anyway. This could be a very dangerous spot for a dupe to get trapped because ice is in the way. I have to redig that out. Might actually want to try to get liquid airlock up here. I'm not going to use ice for the reason that we just saw. But let's get rid of this door, see if we can do that nicely. We will have essentially a spot like this. Now I've got to have a spot for the dupes to go down here and then into this airlock. Just clear this out first. So if the dupes are going to have this area to run down, they'll need to have, let's see, something looking like this. I guess technically we don't need that. We can just go right down, can't we? Like that. This will be filled with polluted water. I gotta find a source for that since I dumped that out. Tons of it right here, actually. This is awesome. So we'll go in here. Connect this guy with some power. So there we are. And we're going to build a pipe to go from this over. And while I'm here doing this, let's connect this line with a top up of the cooling line, just in case that's ever needed, like that. Did not take long for these rockets to be filled up. Just a bit of extra protection. Sure, I marked these rover building as a high priority. Let's also put some copper in here. Say 5 tons worth. We'll make that a high priority for a short period of time. Starting the process of dumping some brine in here. Engineer got themselves stuck. Okay, let's do this then. Actually, we don't need the ladders right now. Get rid of those. And just fill this in from the top down. Check over on this side. Ah! Same thing. Okay. Get rid of the, this ladder and this ladder. And build these 3. Figuring I've got all this set up. Why not send 2 rockets up at the same time? Send one over here. And one over there. And begin those launches as soon as the dupes arrive. So we've got Cleaner and Astronaut on this. Gotta get my rovers something to do here shortly. Don't worry, there's going to be lots of work for you very, very soon. So now I'll have 2 rovers I can get at the same time. Oh, I took this out. Ha! Let's just put them over there for now. Now that I've got my army of rovers, let's designate some bins to store stuff. Dig out some area here. We're going to put in some auto sweepers. And 1, 2. And we will need 4 loaders. Let's put in 1. We need to put that there. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Do some construction. Let's do that. Why do I not see? Oh, do we? Ah, whoops. Okay. Let's build that as well. Seal that off. This is where we need to spend a little bit of metal. Gotta connect to these guys. Maybe I'll make this one connect over there. Do that like that. So then we've got the second one. Then we have the third. Then we will have the, almost the third. Then we'll have the fourth and final one for the setup anyway. Okay, look at that. Connect all this up with some power. Got our liquid airlock here. Check on research reactor, coolant tank low. Uh-oh. Why did that get low? Oh goodness. Okay, let's connect into this line. Cut that right there. Maybe I should have kept the top up. Thought we were fine. Apparently not. Let's do this for now. Nine on there. Make that an essential build. How much material is, yeah. Well, so we're getting water out, but we just don't have any real buildup. Is that something that someone can reach? Okay, good. So that bridge is in place. We just need this pipe here built. Oh my goodness, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. We have no cooling in our research reactor. Build, 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 build. We've got some water on the way. Hurry, 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 hurry. Okay, I'm going to use this advantage to actually change this up slightly. This isn't exactly how I want it to go, but let's just wait until this thing gets filled up with some water. That's what I'd like to do. we will move this over like that. I'd like to have this inject water right there instead. After liquid reservoirs. This is probably one of those things I want an alert earlier than later. So we're not in this stressful situation. So we're going to put a notification right there. We'll connect that with this guy here. And if this guy ever needs some recharging that's low, it'll let me know. Actually, maybe yeah, we'll keep, yeah, definitely have that in there. So this drained our brine line. So we're going to take that out. We're going to send some filtering back. Again, once more on this system. So it's going to go, this time, send brine. Actually, yeah, that'll work. Except for the fact we need this still hooked up. No, we're not going to actually get brine in. Oh, I see some brine making its way. Okay, perfect. Get rid of this. So we're starting to collect various pieces that we're trying to take back with us. See some iron there, actually. That's awesome. It's going to go after pretty much all the metal that I can get my hands on. That will be dropped off right here. We can start this loading process. But before we do that, a few things we need. Make sure to build the right type of module, the cargo module. And inside Morpheus, I need to put in 4 connectors. Have them dump stuff out. Actually, I'm thinking of dumping everything down here. So I can build some equipment later to bring stuff out. So if we look around, is there any other room that might make more sense? Yeah, let's do that. Now I've got this. Oh, right. Let's empty that. So I want to have the gas emptier. That, how about right there? Tracing out some iron veins. Let's see, what can we do here? Let's connect that like that. Disconnect that for a moment. How about put this... So that's a line I want to reestablish. That's nuclear waste line. We'll get rid of this bridge. Put one right beside it, up like this. And build one right there. Let's empty all the gases right in here. Basically taking out the natural gas that's been accumulating in this guy. And once that's gone, then I can get rid of these guys, making room for place to drop off material. In the meantime, I know I have to have 4 connectors. Let's decide where they're going to be. So this is going to be... Oh, it's a rocket. So we want to have the... loader or the... Yeah, loader. So this is taking stuff from the outside. Let's get rid of that. This will be 2 places. That'll be my 3rd place. With the 4th one will be over here. Let's make sure that gets emptied soon. By upping this priority. There is some of that gas being emptied. So let's look inside Morpheus. Not entirely sure if I've got any more. What is... Oh, let's click on it. It's got 25 kilograms of natural gas. Wait for that to be emptied first. Let's put in those components here to start unloading soon. So 1's gonna go there. 2, 3. I already have 1. Oh, I built it the wrong spot. Oh, I can't build on this component. Can I? Has to be an actual wall. Well then. It's fine. Let's just build it up here then. Don't want to send it up there. I want to have it all dumped out down here. Let's select that iron. Copy that across all of these. Oh yeah, we've got up the priority, don't we? That is 6. Copy that across all of these. I should start to fill this guy. Now, I'm dumping stuff inside the rocket, and I'm thinking to myself, I might not need to. In fact, couldn't I make a second cargo? I'm pretty sure I can. So how about we pause the project of modifying the inside of our rocket? Because we can actually just store stuff in here. If unless there's too much material, but we'll try that first. Well, that being the case, let's start digging out all the stuff we want. So I'm asking for that. I'll also ask for aluminum. That might be the 2 main things that I really want to get on this asteroid before we go back home. Well, we've only just started, and this guy's already full, so I definitely want to modify the inside of Morpheus. So let's put in a few of those components. We've got 1 sitting there, 1 that's sitting there. Okay, so we've got them all. Let's just get that out of the way. Take that one out just for the time being. We still have natural gas. Okay, we need to get that out. Got this here. I'm going to put that dedicating that for natural gas. High priority. Let's give the rovers something to do. So I'll just go around looking for more metal. Oh, here is some nice stuff. Still have not been able to empty this. Maybe that's just not enough for them to bother doing it. Let's clear this out. We have 4 drop-offs. Two. And then 3 and 4. I see some automation wire that's probably going to cause an issue. And we're going to have each of these connected to one of these. So that'll be the first one. We'll put in the second one. Then the third one. Now for that, let's just make sure everything is separated like this and that and that. Okay. Separate that and that. And then let's take this and connect that. Oh, might as well just use that, huh? There, I think we've got that disconnect. Oh, we need to connect this there. Okay. That, I think that's everything we need. I think this is definitely a much better situation. We've got this water going in here. I might not actually use this, at least not at that particular location. What I will do is put a notifier on my backup line. So this is essentially my backup line, which is topping up the water if it ever is needed. It might not be needed, but certainly want to make sure that's always there. So let's put in, let's see, I gotta go to plumbing here. Liquid element sensor. Put that right there with a notifier right next to it. It will scream at me if it doesn't have water. Doesn't. That means I need a NOT gate, doesn't it? Okay, so I'll put in a NOT gate. Right down there. Then the and then the notifier. Aha! So we've got our airlock ability. Okay, let's take that out. I just need to make this a vacuum and we're set on that. Should be pretty easy. Boom, boom, high pressure vent. Some power. Now this setup, has that ever actually run? So that should be true. Ah. Okay, why don't we disconnect this. Now that's going to send hydrogen and oxygen, but I'm doing some filtering anyway. Why did you guys go to different directions? Okay, there we go. Sure. Let's just double check this logic will work. So yeah, I mean, it's going to filter everything. We get a high pressure vent right there. That's where the oxygen will end up. Got all our different gases, hydrogen, natural gas for cooking, chlorine, not using that right yet, carbon dioxide, which I'm not pumping out, but I could connect that up soon enough. So 2 of my rails are not running. Not sure what is going on with that one. Well, this side is easy. This is just power. So we'll simply connect that, and hopefully that's going to take care of that guy. But what's happening over here? Maybe we have something that looks like it's connected, but not quite. Dun, dun, dun. So we've got this output right there. Oh, I see the problem. We've got a missing section right there. That's it. That's all it was. And now all 4 of them are unloading into the rocket at the same time. That's amazing. So this is allowing me to take advantage of all the rovers that I put here collecting stuff. So all I need to do now is just continue to go out and locate all the iron ore, aluminum. I think there was a little joid of gold amalgam. So let's continue the extraction of that. But I think that is going to do it for today. Quite happy with this setup. Also very happy, well, this setup's nice to have, but catching this before it actually became a problem. Because if this thing exploded, that's pretty much a guaranteed roll back a few cycles, which it's never fun to do if you don't have to. But anyways, I gotta remember to put in this little logic. In fact, you know what? Maybe we'll make that a priority build, and I'll just finish off on doing that. Found the polluted water vent. It's all the way over here. So this is built. I'm going to select water. So we're detecting water. If it doesn't have anything, I'll just say no coolant. And that's definitely something that I want to pause zoom rate to. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I see you next time where we continue on. I'm going to grab the rest of the material that's over on this world, fly back. And then when I have all my dupes located over here, before I go anywhere else in space, there's a bunch of things I'd like to get built up. So hopefully I'll see you in one of those episodes. Until then. Little bonus, noticed a power issue overnight, so I just want to build a couple of solar panels as a reminder. So I'll just throw these in. Let's see, let's just go over here. Hopefully remember to destroy this one, otherwise it might overheat. Let's try putting in 4, see if that's enough. Once I've got that, then maybe I'll put in some battery modules, and I'll try this trick of only connecting to the to one of them.